good evening, Horizon Worlds. Welcome back to another Blanco business segment with Meta News on the Business Anchor. And once again, we'd like to give a shout out to our two leaders, Miss Rocks and Dragon, Universal Dragon, of course. And we're going to let you guys know that we're always here and we will always be here until the end for you, bringing you this type of news, whether it's public or private, whether it's technical, whether it's legal. We're going to be having news that you can use of coming from the outside in the real world and coming to the VR world and making a presence and getting yourself established. So that's the main purpose of me being here as far as bringing the type of news information that I bring. And we would like you to stay tuned in. And for future reference, you can always see our other segments on YouTube channel, and that's Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR. Again, that's Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR. Just go type in that name and subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to see all of our content. So many times people watch my show and I say a lot of things that are technical. I use a lot of technical terms. And so sometimes you just really need to sit back and go back and, do a little research and pull up those terms and refamiliarize yourself with what those terms mean, and then, get a great grasp on what I've shared with you guys, because believe me, it's right around the corner. Technology is here. Nanotechnology is here. So therefore, robotics and everything else that can now be accessed, utilized, and put out here, it's available now. And personally, I'm one of the people who are always talking about the Internet of Things. I always say the same thing. Hopefully in 2025, Cisco is finished on time with the final development of the Internet of Things, so that a lot of things can proceed. A lot of things can proceed. So at this point tonight, I'm going to just cover a couple of things, and then we're going to move it over to our studio next door. I have a guest here tonight. We have Jupiter Galactic 420. I've been telling everybody he's the man. He's the man. If you want to know about the blockchain and the future of the blockchain and the future of crypto, he has already impressed me with so much information that I am not aware of. I'm not even close. So now, I have, I have a reason. I'm saying, I have a reason to use him as a mentor and a guide, because I'm doing some things that are on a higher level too, that he understands though. And so he can help me implement some things that I'm doing, because I would need a lot of understanding in that field, because that field is not, I don't have an expertise, so I don't have a extensive background. I just have the general basic background. But for the rest of you guys, at least I have crypto wallets. I have cold wallets. I have browser wallets. I have, I have, I have wallets, and decentralized wallets as well. And one of the most famous ones out there, people were using with MetaMask wallet and in the Ledger wallet for greater, just for greater protection of your assets. So tonight, I just want to say, been listening to a lot of conversations. I've been in a lot of podcasts lately, and I just want to say that in Horizon Worlds, we're still talking about some things that people need to talk about, but for the most part, the majority of us shouldn't be still talking about some of the content that we're talking about. We should be beyond some of these things. We should have greater knowledge of human nature. We should have greater knowledge on how to treat each other, how to recognize things. We should have greater knowledge of how to overcome our own insecurities and things like that. But we're here in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even in 60s, having conversations that we should have been past when we left high school, when we left college. We should have had all those experiences out the way, and we should be really talking business. If not talking business, we should be talking about building. We should be talking about progression and abundance, creating abundance. And being that we're in a virtual world where it's all being built from scratch, from the ground up, the opportunities are unlimited. But I'm hearing a whole lot of diatribe, crazy diatribe about how, who we like, what sex positions we like to have, and all these different things, what I'm saying? When we're in a position now where we can build futures for ourselves and those that's going to come after us, our children, grandchildren, from here on out. So I plan on being the guy that has a picture on the wall 100, 200 years from now. They saying this is the one that set it up. He set the trust up for us, and we're living, and we're gonna be living like the Rockefellers for the rest of our time we're in existence. So yeah, so I want to make sure that people understand that we should be having different content to be pursuing and learning about, sharing, and talking about. Otherwise, you're wasting your valuable time. So that's what I want to speak on tonight, because we have a special guest, Jupiter Galactic, and you're gonna see that interview come out right after this one. So look forward to that interview, because that's what I'm here for tonight. Now that I see that Jupiter has visited us again tonight, so we're gonna do that. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we're Horizon World's premier news source, of course, and we want you to always to check in with us. As soon as I get that new website, I'm going to give it to you. You'll be able to go directly to our website and view what Meta News is doing, see our different strategies for the future, and just watch us expand. Okay, thank you. Good night.